and gentlemen, welcome back here to Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club here in Abu Dhabi, the United Arab Emirates, for our second match this afternoon in the Sultan bin Zayed Cup. Playing on the Sultan bin Zayed field number 1 here at Ghantoot, in front of the clubhouse. Our match here this afternoon in a glorious afternoon of 23 degrees, a doubtful 10% of rain chance somewhere in the UAE. On our match here between DRAI and ANKORA. DRAI from Dubai, ANKORA, of course, with a Saudi feel to it, which is good to see. Khalid Al-Omran and Ajaji, myself, Adam Snowden, the commentator here this afternoon for Polo Line. And we just need an umpire pony from ANKORA, please. And alphabetically, we'll start off with ANKORA. Playing at number 1 is Khalid Al-Omran from Saudi Arabia on 0. At number 2 is Ryan Al-Ajaji, so from Saudi Arabia on -1. At number 3 is Santos Iriati. And at the back door, Ricardo Ayetigaros. And for DRAI in their blue shirts here this afternoon, it is playing at number 1, Mohammed DRAI on 1 goal. Khalid DRAI at number 2 on 1 goal. Corky Duggan on 2 goals at number 3. And at the back door, played outstandingly well the other day, Rashid DRAI. Tigaros just coming back from the pony lines, giving them a bit of a chivvy on to get the umpire pony up here so we can get this match underway. And the umpires, of course, out here this afternoon. Great privilege of having the English high goal umpires out here. Peter Wright and Jason Dixon, with the third man being Santiago Torrita, the director of polo here for the Emirates Polo Federation. So as umpire Peter Wright just mounts up, I'm sure that Jason Dixon's got them all under control out there on the field. Quick little reminder to them about changes needing to be quick. And of course, we'd love to hear from you this afternoon. For those of you watching Polo Line on Instagram at Polo Line OK. For Facebook messages is Polo Line int. And of course on Twitter at Polo Line. So he gets us underway. Jason Dixon bowls that first ball into play, and we're off with half a goal start. It's to DRAI being a 5-goal team. Garros comes away with it here now. Garros out of his moment play. Turn being marked well there by Rashid. Comes away with it, hooks him out of it. Santos comes in, gets that way back to Garros. Garros comes away through the pack here now. Garros comes away that inside there of Koki on Jeta. Sends it up now for Santos. Santos Iriati playing one of Dad's ponies out here now. He seems to be playing more of them than his father, isn't it? It's going to be Santos. Santos, oh, and he couldn't quite pick the bouncing ball up. It just eluded him on that one there. And it's going to be a nice little backhand, but it comes off the pony there. Setting it up now for Khalid, I believe it is, going out towards the clubhouse side. Scurrying back onto it once more is Santos. Santos checks up, takes the man, leaves the ball behind for Garros. Garros in there, being hard marked, push, turns, faces back up towards goal once more. Ayate taps it. Mohammed just yields off him, comes out into the middle of the field here now, at pace. Garros looking to run it, gets past one, gets past Cocky, avoids the hook from Duggan, looks to get past the back door there from Rashid, and he just closes him out of it. The backhand comes in. Mohammed tickles this one forward, turns it away, keeps it away now from Ayazi, and we get a whistle on the play. And umpires indicating he's making a bit of a roundabout, circling round on it, on the line of the ball. And players are coming down the line. It looks like we have a penalty from the spot, right in front of goals, in favour of ANKORA. Garros says thank you very much indeed, and just taps that one away, opening up the account here for ANKORA, getting them out into the lead. 1 goal to ANKORA, half a goal on handicap. To bin DRAI. So back to the middle of the field it is. Mohammed opting to turn that ball. Intercepted the backhand and put it very close to his own goal. Wanted to protect the ball by turning on it. And unfortunately for him, when he hasn't got a player with him, he's not able to make that play. And the ball's well back into play by Dixon. In the middle of the line, there it is. Trying to come away with the Santos. Hooked off out of it there. Bit of a melee. It's now left. Garros comes away with it here now. Leaves it behind. In comes Mohammed. Mohammed takes it out towards the side here now. Mohammed gets a little instruction. Gets told just to check up. Looks to come inside, gets stopped his play. Garros comes between the two players and W's the backhand and comes away with the play here now. Garros looking for a vengeance, having gone down in the Noon Cup at Deepak the other day. Did this team against bin DRAI. Comes up forward with it, just taps it beautifully, and great play there by Ate Garros, but it goes wide. Good pressure by bin DRAI all the time. The thing is, you think you've beaten one player and then there's another bin DRAI, then another bin DRAI, then another bin DRAI. They're relentless. Garros came towards the goal here now, looking just to finish this one off, but the pressure was on and he just couldn't quite find the goals, and wide it goes. So the ball's to be brought back into play by Rashid, setting up now for Cocky. Gets a big bump and a ride off, comes in there, and we get a whistle on the play. Santos coming in on the near side. Cocky coming straight down the line. Just pushes himself across the line a little bit, goes to turn the ball and turns inside, and as he does, collects Santos, but the penalty has gone in favour of bin DRAI. Sanchez Duggan teeing the ball up. As I said, riding a little gelding called Heta, brought over this year by Rowley Lapracette, who's scurried off to Samaritz to go and play there for the Azerbaijanis, I believe it is. It gets sent up now. Ayati just flicks that one inside, and we get a whistle on the play. As Rashid comes up, putting the pressure on. Hadn't quite got to him enough to be able to make that play. Stagnant on the line. Parking himself in the flow of play. And we have a penalty. A penalty 3. A 40-yard penalty in favour of bin DRAI. Being teed up by Cocky Duggan here now. Try and open up their encounters. ANKORA have to retire back behind their line. Duggan comes up to this one over shoulder, drives it straight at the top, and there it is, through the goals, opening up the account now for bin DRAI. 1.5 goals. It is to bin DRAI, 1 goal to ANKORA. 1 goal apiece, but on handicap, out in the lead. Jason lines them up here now. Bowls it in. In there, Duggan looking to get it, gets a bit of a bump and a shove. Coming off with it here is Rainal Azi. He gets hooked off out of it by Mohammed. Over the top of it was ANKORA's Halil Omran. Looking to try and pick this one up is Duggan. He gets hassled by 2 white players, and it's going to be Ate Garros comes away with it. Comes onto his near side. Does Garros, Mohammed chasing, putting pressure on him, gets the hook in, takes it away from him there, does Garros. Garros, very powerful indeed. Duggan trying to get in contention with there, looking to get the hook, flicks this one inside, couldn't pick it up, gets forward there once again, it's left dangerously in front of goal, in comes round, comes off the pony, and it's cleared away by Rashbin DRAI out on the far side there. Checks up on the play, comes away with it here now, does. Mohammed tries to pick this one up, takes the man, picks it away here now, leaves it in turn. Goes with a driving shot, pushes this one up the field here now for Mohammed. Mohammed onto it there, gets a bit of cane, keeps it a little bit straight. Gonna have to check up and looks to straighten this one up. Does so. You see Duggan trying to look after Garros, keep him off out of the play. On Mohammed we have Santos and Rayan. Goes up, does Mohammed bin DRAI, gets away there from Santos, does Mohammed, goes with a big shot, looks to centre this one up the field here for brother Khalid. Ball comes off the pony. Khalid looking to straighten up on it. The backhand comes in there by Garros, but it's picked up now by Rashid. Rashid looking to straighten this one up. He sends it in forward, comes off his own teammate, tries to get back onto it. Backhand, good play there by Santos. Iriarty setting it up there, takes it on the volley. There's a little bit of double whipping going on, and it is going to be Iriarty, gets it off the cane, has to check up, bets back onto the line once again, allows Cocky to come up past. Lets the teammates get up forward this time here now. Looks to show that one to Mohammed, but he can't come in on it because he's just crossed the line to get to that position. He drills it up the field there for Khalid Al Omran. Khalid Al Omran looking for the cut shot. Gets a nice cut shot, but not the distance to get into the goals. It's a bit of a melee coming on. It just gets cleared away there by Khalid across the face of his own goal for Cocky Duggan to check up. Comes back inside, settles things down. Now unleashes it. Sends that one up the field here now. Came off the back of a helmet, I believe it was. Trying to get onto it. Khalid does so. Gets away on that one there. Beautifully away there from Ryan. Ryan putting the pressure on. Does. Gets the hook in. Leaves it now for Khalid Omran. Plays the backhand. Sent a bit further there by Santos. A nice backhand with a bit of distance from Santos to get it up there for Iriarty. Garros. Garros up on the move in front of the clubhouse, but going back with Miss Duggan. Garros looking to run this one around Duggan. Duggan looking to try and get the inside line. Does. A little bit of a backhand. It's a little bit straight. Who's round onto this first? Mohammed couldn't quite pick that one up. Leaves it for brother Rashid. Rashid turns that one away there from Iriarty Garros. Very clever play indeed. Fizzed it up here now for Khalid. Khalid looking for a little bit more as Mohammed comes onto the play here now. Mohammed couldn't pick up the next ball. It's now left here for Duggan. In comes Garros, gets the hook, but yet again, there's that fifth man of the four team, and it is going to be Rashid. Drills that one in towards the goal. It's going goalward bound. It comes off a player and off a stick and through the goal. It looks like it's gone where player is down. A strong, hard whistle on the play. We can just see on the replay here for those watching on Polo Line. The pony of Khalid Omran's didn't quite like that there, and he decides, I'm going to bail out of this one here now. Thank you very much, as the pony goes up. But it looks like he's fine, back on his feet, looking to mount back up again. So as he went down, landed on his feet, then landed on his bottom. As the players with only 1 minute left on the clock quickly go to change ponies. Khalid opts to decide to walk and walk his bruise off as he goes back to the pony lines. Before we get this chukker back underway once more. It's been fast and furious, no real stops and opportunity for them to change earlier. Some good six-goal polo being played out here at Ghantoot. And the goal has been given. So it is bin DRAI 2.5, ANKORA 1. And there's a good view of the bin DRAI camp. Mohammed managed to do a quick change part way through, hopping from one to the other about a minute and a half ago. Whilst they were up that end of the field, whilst the penalty was being taken, taking advantage of that opportunity. ANKORA come back out. Umpires just chivvying along bin DRAI. No time for be sitting down because we have to get a wiggle on. And in the Silver Cup, there'll be no more free changes. The ruling was after the first match of all the teams where they permitted free changes. Now it's change in your own time. A little discussion about it between Gorky and Peter Wright. If there's a proper opportunity for them to change halfway through, they will. But if it's not, you have to do it in your own time, as Mohammed did. So two teams will line up here now to get chukker number one back underway once more. With 1 minute on the clock to play. So Dixon bowls the ball into play, middle of the line out, looking for that one there, trying to get onto it. Quickly coming out with here's Garros, swooping onto that one quickly here now. Garros on the loose here, he's going wide, closing down the angle there is Rashid. Goes with the next shot here and sends that one in towards the goal it goes, and not just towards the goal and through the goal it is for Garros, getting themselves closer in contention once more. You can just see that Garros came up to that one nicely, had a little bit of space and time, waited for the ball to settle the pony as well, and through the goal he goes with the next shot. The hooter goes, so that there will end chukker number one with the score being 2 goals it is to ANKORA and 2.5 to DRAI. So they're 1 minute on the clock, there was only 30 seconds left to play before the first hooter. As ANKORA amble off the field. Looking for some quick changes here, please, guys. Let's see how Scotland. Welcome back here now to Ghantoot for chukker number 2 in our second match in the Sultan bin Zayed Polo Cup. 2.5 DRAI, 2 goals to ANKORA. Umpire Dixon just lines the two teams up here now, looking to get this ball into play. A vague resemblance of the gap. There it is. The ball gets bowled into play. It is. Currently showing where that is. Ryan gets hooked off out of it, working hard. In the midst there is Santos Iriarty. Santos pushes that one away. Mohammed trying to get in onto him, but it's going to be Garros to come away with the play here now. Comes inside him, spins round, does the blue pair. white play just has to yield off out of that one so Mohammed can get in onto the play, and it's going to be Yati Garros comes away with it here now. Garros drills that one up the field looking for ANKORA teammate in it. He found Ryan, and Ryan drives this one in towards the goal. It is, and it's going to be shadowed out over the back line by Rashid. No, doesn't quite reach it. Stops inches from the back line, so Rashid has to pull it back forward and bring it back into play once again himself. Rashid yields off, leaves it now for brother. Drills that one up here for Mohammed, going forward hard, strong up onto this one here now. Gets a good driving shot, a beautiful shot indeed it is. Sending it up now, but it looks like it's Santos coming back onto this one first. Santos, near side backhand, does so. Couldn't quite pick that one up. Mohammed, it skews off the pony into the middle of the field, but well read by Garros. Garros flicks that one away. Garros keeping his cool once again. Garros leaves it now, turns back inside, goes away with it. Very clever play indeed. He's going to have to use his head a lot out here this afternoon because these Bin Dry boys are relentless. Taken forward and sent the backhand there by Mohammed, but it's only as far as Garros once more. Garros comes away with it. Garros avoids the hook. Garros once more. Garros taking it in between the traffic, getting his GPS out here now as Mohammed just sticks to him like his new best friend. Garros avoids the hook, gets half hook, but managed to come away with the play once again. Garros has to check up, takes the blocking play. Onto that one now is going to be Santos. Leaves it for Garros. They're going to stoically work their way back up to this one here now, looking for something. Sticks in the air, but there's no point having your stick in the air when the opposition's gone away with the ball. Santos drills this one forward. It comes off the back of the pony of Corky. Out towards the side it goes now. Mohammed once more comes away with the play in towards the middle field, stick side, near side. Pony, give him a helping hand. He recovers play once again, goes wide with this on the near side. Does Mohammed bin DRAI, checks up hard, looks to come inside, leaves it behind, trying to swoop back onto it. There was Ayati, but Koki comes away with it here now. Backhand sent backwards, but it's only as far this time as Rashid. Out in some open play, had enough of trying to get that way around the field with too much traffic, gives himself some open space and time. Coming to put the pressure on him here now is Santos. Looking to see him unload this play here now, does so, brings it up the boards here, but nobody home for him there as the ball just snuggles into the boards. Garros comes up onto this one here. Garros up on the play, ridden off out of it there by Khalid. Mohammed sends it up further forward, gets pushed up there for Khalid once again, but it's going to be Garros who comes away with it here this time. Garros on the boards, Mohammed trying to keep him from turning that play in towards the middle of the field. So he does so, flicks that one out in towards the middle of the field here now. Tries to pick it up there to Santos, couldn't, but takes the two players with him, leaving the ball for Garros. Turns back inside and we get a whistle on the play. As he just gets collected there by Mohammed bin DRAI. Comes into it, as you see, there's a foul against the white player as he turns back into the oncoming bin DRAI player. However clever you're trying to be, is always going to be another bin DRAI sitting, waiting there for you. So the ball will be placed down here now on the 60-yard line for a penalty 4 in favour of bin DRAI. So let us see how Cocky's feeling this afternoon. Looking to extend that lead to a goal and a half. Once again, there'll only be 4 chukkers being played. So Cocky Duggan. Pony just balks on him a little bit. He strikes it. It's high. Is it high enough? And is it straight enough? It looks like it's just gone wide to the right-hand side. Sigh of relief from ANKORA. As Ayati Garros comes to bring the ball into play. Garros teases with the full swing. Opts to go by himself. Does so. Sends the ball up forward, up past the players. Gets hooked off out of it. Brought forward once again now by Khalil Omran. Picked up here by Mohammed, but he flicks that inside and feeds it up now for Ayati Garros, who in turn sends that one up for Khalid Al Omran, gets a good shot there, does Khalid, he's out there in space. Khalid Al Omran looking to stick and ball this one all the way home, and he's just over the top of that one there. Rashid comes in, couldn't get the backhand, and it looks like that one has been finished off by Ryan Al-Ajaji. Taking the score now, 3 goals it is to ANKORA. Good play there. You see that Ryan keeping his head, allowing Rashid to go forward, up for the backhand, playing the percentage play. If the backhand had been made, he could have turned quickly back onto it. It would have been missed, as it was on this occasion, allowing him to get the goal-scoring opportunity, which he converted well. 3 goals it is to ANKORA, 2.5 to DRAI. And we have a free change. As the two teams back to their respective camps. And then back to the middle of the field again to get chucker number 2 underway. So DRAI back out onto the field first, not wasting any time. ANKORA needs to do the same, otherwise that ball will get bowled into play. The umpire's just chivvying them along. So ANKORA slightly ambulatory onto the field, being encouraged to line up because that ball's coming into play. And if you're on the wrong side, you're in an offside position, and there it is, ball into play. Santos tries to come away here, gets rid off out of it, flicked out there by Rashid. Rashid tries to get back onto his own play, but Garros pinches it from him. Garros looks for a bit of open space here to try to mount an attack from just inside his half. Taps it in behind, comes in behind once more. Does Garros. Garros on the move up towards the goals here now, going with a big neck shot. He's got a bit of cane and it's got a bit straight. Looking to keep that one in play, but it looks like it's going to beat them out over the back line. Feels running fast, but a little bit bouncy, and off the cane it came. Couldn't quite connect with that one clearly, could Garros. And out over the back line it is, and it's going to be DRAI to bring back in once more. Opens it up here now, out towards the clubhouse side. Going across the field on the stick side, protecting that ball. Checking up on it here now is Garros once more, picking up the pieces. Gets ridden off by DRAI. It's flicked in by Rashid, and he has to go back to recover it again. And there's another DRAI hitting him from one side, then the other side. And it's every time you get caught in a melee, there's another one there. And we get a whistle on the play. The umpires look like they're going to give a spot penalty here in favour of DRAI. Garros trying to work his magic, but every direction he turns, the window just gets closed on him. Nice weighted pass up the field there for Rashid, but he's kept off out of it there by Santos. Santos comes up onto the play on the boards, looking to turn this one back inside, but he's getting pushed hard there by Rashid. Comes into the melee, does Mohammed, and we get whistles, and the ball's just left on the side. Sorry, no whistle. We got sticks in the air as Garros just sends this one down the boards here now for Khalid Al Omran, but first onto it, well covered by Rashid, I believe it is. Coming onto it, though, is going to be Santos. Gets hooked off out of it. Pony kicks it forward. Rashid tries to clear this one across the face of the field, across the field here now. Trying to swoop onto this one here. Backhand comes in by Santos. Covered it well. Got caught in a little bit of traffic. Picked up by Mohammed. Stick side. Gets told to leave it there by Corky. Does so. Coming in onto the ride-off is Khalid Al Omran. He's going to have to yield. Sends it up into open space here now. Looking to unleash Khalid. No, it's Mohammed rather. Mohammed with Khalid in behind. Mohammed checks up, goes with a big neck shot. Couldn't find anyone on the end of that one there apart from Garros. Garros comes, says, I'm going the other way around the field to try to find some open space, causing a nice open running game. Checks up on the play, flicks that one away very cleverly indeed from Mohammed. But coming across the front of them there was Khalid. Was Ayati Garros unleashes it here now and sends it up there for Santos Iriarty. Santos drills that one forward once again. And he puts that one up the front door as the players get marked off out of it. The backhand strong as ever there by Cocky Duggan. But only as far as Garros. Garros turns it, faces up towards the goal, comes off the player there, and it comes forward, and it just falls nicely there for Rashid. Rashid, not sure if he's going to go around the corner or play the backhand, and there goes the first tutor. He wants to pull this one away. Great play there by Rashid, setting it up into attack once more. On the loose here now, gets under that one, couldn't quite get the distance he was looking for, but it's going to be Garros, plays the backhand, back to himself, quickly round onto that one. There is Duggan, and we get a whistle on the play. And that there will end Chukka number 2, with the score being ANKORA 3, 2.5 to DRAI. So you can see that very clearly indeed as Cocky tried to get himself back round onto the play by Garros, turning it back into himself. And we will come back to start Chukka number 3 after a few messages and adverts from Polo Line.
Hello and welcome to Malaysia. Whether it's your first time here or on a returning flight, we at BP are committed to creating a pleasant experience for you through our new COVID-19 screening process here in KLIA. As soon as you arrive, please proceed towards the BP Health Screening Lounge.
While you proceed to walk past a thermal scanner which scans all arriving passengers. Test our COVID-19 swab test online from your home country, please proceed to the self-registration kiosk to process your e-vouchers. If you have not yet purchased the swab test, do not worry, as our friendly BP registration staff will assist you with the process.
After registering, take a seat and relax at a world-class design lounge while you wait for your COVID-19 swab test.
Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals will be there to support you through the entire process. Our screening facility is also equipped with a state-of-the-art on-site COVID-19 lab to ensure a quick turnaround time and the release of the test result.
And that's it!
Here at BP, we hope that you have a pleasant experience with us throughout this process. Till we meet again next time, from everyone here at BP, take care and stay safe.
Welcome back here now for the second half of our second match here this afternoon in the Sultan bin Zayed Polo Cup 2022. 3 goals and it's to ANKORA, 2.5 to DRAI as the two teams make their way back out on the field. And the progression of the match here so far, as you can see, it's been neck and neck all the way. It's basically been the handicap difference. At the end of the first chukka, 2 goals apiece were scored. 2.5 it was to DRAI, 2 goals to ANKORA. But ANKORA managed to get the better of them and only score the 1 goal to 0 goals by DRAI, making the score 2.5 to DRAI, 3 goals to ANKORA. And the ball's placed there on the halfway for a penalty 5B in favour of DRAI. Cocky Duggan, he taps it, waits to pass, tries to get this up to himself here now. There with him is Khalid Omran, checks up, looks to come inside him. Does so, comes off his mallet, but it's far enough there to get it to Santos. Santos Lost momentum, but he just gets battered by two bin dries on that one there, and he tries to pick it up here, but it's here. Garros tries to get away. He gets hooked off out of it. Santos in behind. Bin dry still in possession of play, but Santos managed to flick this away just to be met by another bin dry in the backhand to come in, sending Garros back, but we get a whistle on the play. So let us see what this will be here now. I think I know what I saw on it, but there we can see that we'll end up with a penalty from the halfway line for 5B. Way we're a moment to go, but it's being flicked round here in favour of ANKORA as a bin dry player crossed over the line to play the near side backhand in front of the traffic there to create that backhand. And in fact, no, we have a double whipping, I believe, so we have a yellow card. So the ball's placed down here for Garros. Garros opts to tap it. Draws the players in. Oh, and he was looking for the big one, but didn't quite get as much onto that. But it is going to be, you hear the call, but the backhand of Cookies is stopped by Garros. Garros looks to come back inside, make attack again, managed to keep control of it, takes it round, sends the backhand, looking to unleash Santos, but it's going to be Mohammed onto that one first. Mohammed bin Drai out towards the side he goes, but first onto this one here, looks like it is going to be Santos. Santos dummies the backhand, makes a turn, gets hooked off out of it, and we get a whistle on the play. You see the next shot there by Mohammed. Santos comes in onto the play. And the hook comes in, but he clearly made the turn there in front of Mohammed, so the penalty's in favour of bin Drai. Brought up here now by Koki. Koki sends this forward. Met there, well intercepted by Garros. Garros coming forward onto it here now. Looks to drill this one up forward there for Khaled Omram, but he's just beaten off out of that play, and it's now picked up by Mohammed. He's in turn hooked off out of it. No, it's actually Rashid. I apologise. Rashid comes away with this one here now. Loses a bit of momentum. Gets told to yield off that one and leave it now for Koki. Koki decides to open this one up. Looking to unleash it out into some open space here now. Comes up onto it. Near side play there by Santos. Santos comes in, gets ridden off out of it strongly by Koki Duggan. Turns back inside. Blue just asked to yield it. White told to use that play. Does so. Does Koki, but he just shows a little too much of that to Khalid and couldn't get onto it and couldn't get back onto it himself. And it's going to be Rashid to pick it up here now for the blue-shirted bin dries. Drills that one up forward there for brother Khalid. Khalid looking to come under the neck with this and straighten it up. Not quite enough. He gets back onto his own play. Great Bernie Pryor, great riding. Flicks onto the near side and onto the near side. Through towards the goals it goes, and it is goal number 3 on the board for bin dry. Taking them back out into the lead again. 3.5 goals it is to bin dry. 3 goals to ANKORA. A lot of work to do there by Rashid. Comes in, stick side, near side, and manages to get away there from Garros. Excellently mounted, these bin dry boys, and a lot of talent to boot. So lining up quickly here now, and umpire right, ball bowled into play. Bowled out of the back of the line, out it comes there for Garros. Couldn't quick that one up, looking to see where to pass it to, and it's sent up by Santos. Santos is taken out of it there by Koki. Koki trying to get onto this one there. Couldn't quite get the shot he was looking for, but it's going to be fed up once again by linking up on each other well. There is Santos from the pass of Eati, but the backhand, no, he takes it forward around the corner here. Santos onto it, sends it back into the throws once more into the danger zone. Koki keeping Garros off out of it, allowing Rashid to come in and clear this one away here now from his own back line. Koki Duggan looks to pick this up, gets hooked off out of it, but you got Rashid in support once again. He passes this up beautifully there for Mohammed. Mohammed up onto this one. No, it's Khalid. Khalid setting loose over the halfway line. And we get a whistle on the play. And now it looks like we have a free change as ANKORA disappear off down to the playing line. We have a quick discussion of explanation of the rules. to Khalid. And we're there in the ANKORA camp as they quickly change. The rules have evidently been a little bit liberal in the past here. Boys still thinking about the rules from a couple of years ago. Nowadays, if you're going to use the whip, you have to allow the horse to actually have enough time to respond to it. Hence, I believe it's a 3-second or 3-stride rule. And the ball will be placed down here now for a penalty from the halfway line in favour of ANKORA. Let's see what this ANKORA side can do with it, as we have Khalid and Santos coming back out in the field there together in screenshot. Khalid wearing a very colourful helmet indeed this season, so he can't be confused with, as I did a couple of times last season when he was playing with Tommy Iriarty, both wearing the same coloured helmet. Boy, Khalid was playing well, and of course he was. So, just waiting for Bin Dry to come back out of the field again, and we'll get the second half of chucker number 3 on the way. 3:57 on the clock. Here in chucker number 3. 3.5 threes to score. Now let's see what Garros looking forward to doing with this one here now. Will he keep it short, or will he go for the big bomb up the front door? Sure, be slightly intimidated to keep it short. He'll have to be clever, draw them in and unleash it. But he knows if he does go with the big one, there's Rashid at the back door there looking to close the door, and ANKORA at every opportunity. Very strong indeed are these Bin Dry brothers. So, Garros plays a weighted pass, sends it up forward here now, up there for Ryan. Ryan picks it up, but he gets hooked off out of it. It's now left for Mohammed. Looks to try and take this one round the corner, but he leaves it behind. In comes ANKORA's Khalid Omran. He flicks that one forward, but it's going to be Mohammed on the near side. Now back onto a stick side, clearing it away from his own goal mouth. Mohammed, once again, looking to make the turning play, looking for a bit of space, does so, comes out with the play here once again, comes forward once more, trying to get away there from Rayan, avoids the hook, goes with the big shot here this time, but he might not have quite enough on that one there, and we get the backhand coming in, and we're interesting to see which direction the umpires call this one. Was the blue player pushing him in onto the player, was he going there in front of Mohammed? Let us see on the replay here now. You see Mohammed sending it up here, and you got two players coming together there towards the ball. Was there enough room for it to come in or not? Let us see. So, umpires go to the third man. It looks like we're going to have a roll-in. Umpire Peter Wright lines two teams up here now. Just looking for a vague resemblance of order. Ball bowled into play, cleanly out the back of the line. It's what we like to see. Opens the game up cleanly for Garros to come on to. Garros there with Cocky Duggan. I believe he's on Cumbia. Turns back inside, leaves it now for Santos. Santos gets his play intercepted there by Mohammed as he gets away with that one. Sends the backhand, half stop by Santos, but it unleashes Duggan. Duggan on the move here now. Duggan looking to come under the neck and straighten this one up, but he makes a bit of a Horlicks to that one there, and the ball's now left for Garros. Mohammed jousting as he comes towards the ball, tries to make the hook, makes a spoiling play, does so, puts the intimidation on, and he comes away with it beautifully there. There's Mohammed. Mohammed coming around the corner here now, looking to straighten it up, but Santos is looking to put the pressure on him, but he gets blocked off out of it there by Garros, who clears it away now. Ryan tries to get to it first, but he just gets pushed off out of the way there by Duggan. He comes in with a hooking play. Duggan retains possession in the melee. No, sorry, it's actually Khalid, but Duggan's in behind. Goes with the shot, flicks that one out there for Duggan. Duggan tries to come out there in front of Santos. He gets away with that one there and tries to clamber his way through the field. We get a whistle on the play. So on the replay here now, you see him coming through, managed to get away with that first one as he was trying to come onto it and clambers his way onto it there, and we get a whistle on it. Let's see what the umpires decide here now. We have a player's lost a mallet as Khalid comes back to pick that one up. So we have a penalty here now in favour of DRAI. ANKORA finding themselves across the line, and hence he was having to clamber his way through there. For a spot penalty too, it looks like. For DRAI to extend the lead. Requiring ANKORA 2 goals to get back out in the lead, and there it is, just walking up to this one is Mohammed. He puts that one away. Making the score now, 4.5 goals it is to DRAI, 3 goals to ANKORA. So back to the middle of the field it is there for Peter Wright to get this ball bowled into play. Ball bowled into play. Who's going to come out with this one here? No, it isn't. It's Cocky Duggan on the leash here now. Cocky goes to the next shot, looking to send this one up the front door. He does. It's going hard and strong, but it's a little bit wide to the right, looking for the cut shot. Couldn't get into it. Backhand comes in by Santos. Now, first round onto it, though, is Mohammed and Khaled Omran. Good hooking play. Coming up onto it, turning it once again. Santos coming in to try and spoil the play of Cocky Duggan once more. Tries to come away with it. Half gets away with it, but overshoots it, and Santos clears this one away here now for ANKORA once more. First round up onto this one, though, is going to be Rashid. Good backhand. Sent further there by Cocky, looking to set it in, but well intercepted there by Khaled Omran. Speeds this one up here now for Ryan. Ryan trying to get onto it, but Cocky Duggan sends the backhand out into some open space. Didn't quite get the distance he was looking for. Coming onto it, though, is going to be Santos Iriarte. Iriarte ridden off out of it. Leaves it now for Iriarte Garros. Garros out on the move here now. Garros trying to get up round past Cocky. Knows he has the confidence in the boys to make the turning play there. These young DRAI boys going well, but it looks like Garros has come up underneath the swing of Mohammed. Let's see what the umpires decide, or had he turned enough? Let us see. See what the replay can show us as well. Comes in onto it, and oh, I think Garros was trying to get away with that one there. But in the meantime, it looks like we have a bit of a change. Here in chucker number 3. And it looks like we have a penalty in favour of DRAI. A penalty for a 60-yard penalty, putting DRAI in a position they would have been in if they had not been fouled. 4.5 DRAI, 3 to ANKORA. 40 seconds on the clock, so 10 seconds before the first hooter goes. And the ball's being teed up there by Rashid DRAI as ANKORA retire back 30 yards. Hayati and Santos in the goal mouth, looking to stop this one. Setting the 2 patrons forward. Never understood that, why you put the patron as cannon fodder, but never mind. And it is going to be driven in there by Rashid, and straight through the goals it is. It had enough on it, and through the goal it goes, putting another one on the board there for DRAI. 5.5 goals it is to DRAI. 3 goals to ANKORA. And there goes the hooter, ladies and gentlemen, to end chucker number 3. As the 2 teams leave the field once more, we'll be back with you on Polo Line TV in a moment after a few messages and adverts.
Imparcial de este evento sea maravilloso.
Welcome back here now to Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club for our fourth and final chukker in our second match here in the Sultan bin Zayed Polo Cup. You can see the progression there on the camera. At the end of chukker number one, it was 2 goals apiece, half a goal on handicap for bin DRAI. Not scoring anything in the second chukker for bin DRAI, but ANKORA managed to get their nose inched into the lead. But what a strong chukker it is there from bin DRAI. 5.5 goals it is to bin DRAI. ANKORA unanswered, still staying on 3 goals. So here we go. What have ANKORA got to throw at the bin DRAI mite here in the fourth and final chukker? So the umpire's just chivvying the two teams along. ANKORA ready and waiting. After we closed the chukker there with a penalty for a 60-yard penalty by Rashid bin DRAI. You could say weighting it perfectly up and over the top and dropping down just inside the goal mouth. So a full complement of players back on the field with bin DRAI in the blue. Heading from left to right as the ball gets bowled into play it is, coming away with it here now. Looking to pick that one up there as Santos does so. Flicks it out into a bit of open space, but he's still being battered there by bin DRAI, who come away with it here once again. Pulling it backwards, pulling it forwards, pushing it forwards. Now Santos will have to yield, giving the opportunity to make the play. Coming away with it here now, I believe that's Mohammed, passing it up there for Khalid. Picks it up, couldn't pick the bouncing ball up, just waits for it to settle. It does Mohammed. Looks for a bit of room, drives that one into the pony there as he goes under the neck, because Ati Garros comes away with the play here now. Garros scooching round the corner here with the ball. Garros flicks that one away here now, out towards the boards, tries to come back onto his own play, does so. Mohammed kept off out of it. Lovely play by Garros, finding a bit of space and feeds it up once more. But first onto it's going to be Khalid. They're playing so well, these young men, the young bin DRAIs are. Santos checks up, comes back inside of Khalid, sends it up once more, trying to get that one up there. But first onto it, funnily enough, it's going to be Khalid bin DRAI up onto it, passing it to Mohammed. Mohammed turns back inside, avoids the hook, comes away with it here now. Mohammed bin DRAI knows he's got Santos there. It's fed up once again here now by Koki. Koki goes with a big drive, avoids the hook and sends it up for Mohammed. Mohammed coming forward up onto this one here now. Mohammed under the neck in towards the goal and through the goal. It looks like that one has gone for goal number 6 on the board there for bin DRAI. 6.5 goals it is to bin DRAI, 3 goals to ANKORA. You see that beautifully fed up there by Koki and on at pace. Running onto it, as always, is Mohammed bin DRAI and puts that one away underneath the neck. And it looks like we're looking for a bit of a change of ponies here now. Koki's ponies decided they've had enough of this one here, or he's certainly decided he's had enough, so they'll quickly go back to the pony lines and change. This being the free change, okay, there's only 5:41 on the clock, but still, it looks like Mohammed's going to do likewise too. As we have Santos off the field for ANKORA. Back up there in the bin DRAI camp. Koki looking to quickly mount up. Mohammed wanting fresh legs again. Koki's quickly mounted up. So is that Delphine or is that Trompeso? So all the players back onto the field here now. Umpire Peter Wright lining the two teams up. Bowls that ball into play. Into play it goes. Away with it now comes Zayed Garros. He's trying everything, but these bin dries are blocking so much on the way. Off goes Garros. Garros on the move, taking the ball, looking to run it through. Comes off the back of the pony, couldn't pick it up. Checking up hard on that one there is Santos. Santos on the play here now. Santos once again blocked off, circling round onto it once again, working hard. Great work rate here from Garros. Garros comes forward. Garros looks to flick that one up forward, but we get a whistle on the play. I believe we might be able to see a little bit more clearly on the replay. Whereas Garros is coming away with it here now. Gets impeded in the play there. And we have a penalty in favour of ANKORA. A spot of 30 given, so it looks like we have a 30-yard penalty in favour of ANKORA. Looking to claw their way back and get in contention once again here with DRAI. Needing 4 goals to get themselves where they want to be. Regardless of the work rate of this ANKORA side, DRAI formidable in defence and attack. It's up to this one, Garros. Comes up, gets a bit of a slap of that one there, and oh, he will not be happy with that. He just sliced it and slapped the face of it, and it just goes wide. A crucial goal was needed there by ANKORA. So brings it forward here now. Does Rashid. Rashid drives it up. Out towards the bowlines. Out there for Khalid. Khalid picks it up here now. Out on loose. He gets ridden off out of that one there. The backhand comes in by Santos. Great play by Santos. Quickly round up onto this one here. There's Garros. Garros. He gets hooked off out of it. Once again, it's Mohammed. Mohammed DRAI on it, takes it forward, didn't get the backhand he was looking for, but it's going to be Garros to swoop onto that one quickly, but he's got 2 blue shirts he's got to contend with. The backhand comes in once more, but Garros intercepts that one, but leaves it behind on this occasion, but Santos is in behind to bring it forward once again, goes up past the hook and misses the backhand. Santos Iriarty coming forward here now, Santos running forward with this one, looks for the next shot, he gets half hooked off out of it, and the ball just carries on past the goal mouth, taken away out of there by Khalid. Quickly on it here, though, is Koki. On it here, Koki drills it up here once more. Koki sends it up now for Khalid, checks up, loses momentum, comes off the pony. Koki picks it up once again and sends it up now for Mohammed. Mohammed DRAI on the play. Mohammed looking to cut this one out there for Khalid, who's just sitting, waiting out there, couldn't get onto it, but it's going to be cleared away, or not, as the case may be, by Santos. We get a whistle on the play. And we get a change call by the umpires here in chukker number 4. 6.5 it is to DRAI, 3 goals to ANKORA. And the ball's placed down here now. We'll start off with the penalty. ANKORA looking to be able to get this one in their favour so they can clear it away from their own goal mouth. DRAI looking to see if they can have a penalty that'll actually stretch the margin a bit more. I think we'll find this could well go in favour of ANKORA, but let us see what the umpires have decided. DRAI is closer to the mark, changing up, mounting up, coming back out onto the field. It's only a half-time change. ANKORA having to go all the way down the bottom end. Umpires just chivvying ANKORA up. So, DRAI being up there, end of the field, back onto the field first, of course. And ANKORA making their way back out here now. With Santos coming out here now on Dad's great grey mare, Luma. So what can ANKORA do here now? 3:45 on the clock, that's 3:15 before the match ends. On the first bell with a half goal. And yes, it's in favour of ANKORA. Looking to take it from 50 yards from their own goal mouth, down the other end. Ayate Garros brings it into play. Garros once again. Garros taps that one up through, looking to feed his way through, asks Ryan to leave it. Ryan gets hold of this one here, but gives it away there to one of the bin tries. Gets the hook in, the ball flicks forward once again. Ryan gets hold of this one once again, sends it up a little bit further. Can't make the next play, but in turn it's now picked up here by Mohammed. Mohammed comes forward, gets his pocket picked beautifully there by Ayate Garros. Garros comes round, swooping round, looking to find a little bit of space. Once Ayan to try and look after Mohammed if you can and keep him off out of him, give him half a chance to get forward. In comes Rashid, but he's gone past Rashid in towards the goal. It is, but it looks like he's scooched on past the goal on that one there. There's Garros, he's going to have to come round and mount an attack once again. In comes Santos to look after the defending player, give a bit of space and time, makes a cut shot in towards the goal. It's lofted, it's high. It looked like it's going to the right. Nils coming onto that one quickly there. But it looks like it's gone wide. Wide it is, to the right-hand side. It was going wide, and unfortunately, ANKORA unable to take advantage of that one there. But every time, it's like a force field around this bin DRAI goal. Brought into play here now. Up comes Mohammed, drives it up forward once more, looking to get that one up there for Koki, driven off out of it. Backhand comes in by Khalid Omran, pouncing onto it once more. It is Mohammed, leaves off it, leaves it there for Khalid. He sends that one up in towards the middle of the field here, but it's only going to be Khalid Omran to get onto this one. Couldn't get onto that one clearly. Over the top of it is Santos, leaves it now for Khalid, comes in onto it, goes under the neck, looks to finish this one off and does so, putting another one on the board there for bin DRAI. 7.5 goals it is to bin DRAI. They're just resilient. They just keep on coming forward, just one after the other, always on the attack, looking to put defence into the attack every opportunity they can. So, two teams lining up once more. Bin DRAI heading towards the scoreboard in Abu Dhabi end as the ball's bowled into play, comes off out the side, couldn't pick that one up. Could Ayate Garros, but it's there for Koki. Koki Duggan gets ridden off out of it by Garros, pushing, bumping, shoving, working hard on it. Comes around the corner, does Garros. He takes the man, takes the ball, comes away with it, leaves it behind this time. The next shot comes in, that one-time play, but it sets up Garros. He plays the anticipation and brings this from round the corner here. Takes the ball in the air, brings it forward once again. Couldn't quite get it. The ball just receiving on the play, and it looks like it is going to be the backhand by Mohammed, looking to set up brother Khalid. Khalid under the neck, he'll come with this one here. Does a good striking shot, tries to get back onto his own line, does so with pace, looks to cut it, couldn't quite get what he was looking for out of it. And in comes Santos and clears that one away. Khalid looking for something, but a barnyard Mali could have had a cup of tea and turned around and come back home again before he had the chance to get to that. But it looks like it's Mohammed comes onto this one here now. Mohammed, bin DRAI, Mohammed gets told to use it. And there's no using of that ball, and it looks like we're going to get a penalty here now in favour of ANKORA. Mohammed comes round with this one nicely here now. Got the pony for sure. In the form of Little Rainer, I think it is. He taps it once, taps it twice, told to use it and keeps on tapping. And the umpires say, no, Timothy, we're not having any more of that here this afternoon. And yes, there's only a matter of a few seconds left here of this chukker. And the ball's brought into play here now by Garros. Garros brings it forward, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the final hooter goes. Running out the winners, bin DRAI over ANKORA. 7.5 goals to bin DRAI, 3 goals to ANKORA. It was even Stevens, they kept with them, got themselves out into the lead, but the last two chukkers, bin DRAI, relentless, formidable, overpowering them. Great depth of players and horsepower. And the progressioners will just see here now, just to confirm that. You can see there, 2 goals apiece scored in the first chukker. ANKORA managed to score 1 in chukker 2. Nothing for bin DRAI. A wake-up call it was for them, because in chukker 3 they came out guns a-blazing. ANKORA unable to score for the rest of the match. And bin DRAI in chukker 3 putting 3 more goals on there, and putting 2 more goals on the scoreboard in chukker number 4 unanswered. 7.5 goals it was for bin DRAI. 3 goals to ANKORA. And the stats here of this match, the field goals 4-2. So they had 3 penalties for DRAI, throw-ins. ANKORA was strong in them, but just relentless defence there by DRAI. Fouls committed, too many by ANKORA. That tells a bit of a story there. 8 it was to ANKORA. 5 fouls only by DRAI. 1 yellow card for DRAI. In fact, no, there were 2 yellow cards actually, because of the whipping rule, I believe it was, and the penalties. 3 from 4 for DRAI, 1 from 2 from ANKORA. No corners, and there tells the story of the match, ladies and gentlemen. 7.5 DRAI, 3 to ANKORA. Too many fouls, and not able to control it when coming out of the line out in possession. Congratulations from brother-in-law Rashid Al-Falaki, played in the first match. The happy DRAI camp. And so, ladies and gentlemen, from myself, Adam Snowden, and Polo Line, and our sponsors, of course, Yasmall, Capex, Royal Canine, Capital Premium, and of course the Abu Dhabi Sports Council and Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club. We'll see you at just after 4 o'clock, I believe it is, for our 3rd and final match here at Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club. From myself, Adam Snowden, and Polo Line, goodbye.